This week's parsha, the Torah portion of Tetzaveh, speaks about the accoutrements and the various clothing that adorned the high priest. One of those accoutrements, one of those clothing that he wore, was the mitznefet, the hat that sat upon his head. Attached to this hat was a blue string or strand that had a tzitz. The tzitz was a nazer. It was a gold crown that was adorned or that laid strewn across his forehead, and on it had the name of God. And the question is, obviously, that tzitz, that crown, was to remind the Kohen Gadol that he is in servitude and serving God. But what was this blue string meant to represent, connecting this nazer, this crown with God's name, to the hat above it? The Rashar Hirsch says that this blue string represents the blueness of the sky, demonstrating to the Kohen Gadol that he has to aspire to spirits above him. But my son shared with me a tremendous insight. He said, well, Abba, while the blue string reminds us of the blue sky above and that we aspire to spiritual heights, at the same time, blue also reminds us of the sea. And so the blue string also reminds the Kohen Gadol that while he does aspire to great spiritual heights above, at the same time he must remain connected to the sea, to the blue below. He must remain grounded and intact and involved and immersed and connected to this world and those people around him. And so there's no question that this represents something to all of us. We need to aspire to spiritual heights. We need to aspire to greatness. But at the same time, we need to be realistic. We need to look around us and appreciate the people that we have in our surroundings. We need to embrace the world in terms of its practicality and realism, and recognize that we can practically accomplish as well in this world, and at the same time aspire towards greatness in conjunction. And this, I think, is the message. While the Kohen Gadol, the high priest, no question, needed to aspire to getting close to God and to bringing the Jewish people close to God, he also needed at the same time to be someone who could resonate with the public, could resonate with the community, and remind them that we do have to aspire to great heights, but at the same time we have to recognize that we have weaknesses, and every one of us has something to contribute in practicality in this world as well. This is the message of the Torah in this week's parsha. So many people who struggle for mental health might have aspirations, might have dreams that they want to accomplish, but it's extremely important to demonstrate and to remind them those dreams can come true, but at the same time to ground them in a practical sense and remind them that there are many practical ways that they can fulfill those dreams, that they can be part of this world, contribute to it, appreciate it, and offer in their talents and their capabilities to those around them what they can as well. And so this is, or seems to be, the important and pertinent message of that which the Kohen Gadol wore upon his head. A message that we too should proudly carry with us and aspire, and at the same time translate into practicality. This seems to be the Torah way, this is the Parsha's way, this is the Jewish way, and certainly this is the Gila way. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you once again for joining us. Please remember to consider subscribing to the page below and send me your comments. I will get back to you. Have a great day.